Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm looking at my WinGun Revolver, which I've already done a lot of work on. And this is sort of the third installment in a series of turning it from an overpowered 500 FPS shooter into something more manageable. And this time I'll be able to shoot 6 BBs per shot. So I'll show you how that works and how you can get it yourself. Working on this project was very different from a lot of my other 3D printed stuff because there I go from concept to 3D printing as the first step. This one's already in its third reincarnation, and I already worked out a lot of the kinks on the first two. So making the 3D shells was basically recreating what I had done in step 2. So after a few rounds, I think I got it working pretty well. Because I'm able to print these, there's no assembly where I had to use an actual shell and some piping from Home Depot. Where they overlapped, that part got too narrow for a BB, so it could only house 5 BBs. But printing it allows me to put 6 BBs. Actually, if you want, you could actually cram 7 BBs into that. But I recommend using it with maybe 5 or 4 BBs really for better range. It's sort of, you can kind of control your own range and FPS with this shell. As far as the feet per second goes, with the 6 BBs it's about low 200s, and as you start decreasing the amount of BBs you're putting in, the feet per second starts going up. So right around 3 BBs you're now looking at low 300s. The more BBs you put in, the lower the FPS and the range is obviously, but the larger is the output of BBs and the spread. So it depends on what you're playing. If you're playing in the real CQB environment, maybe you want to do all 6 or even 7 if it's point blank type situation. Outdoors or in a kind of open arena, then maybe put 4 or 3. That should still keep you below the 350 limit, but give you a little bit more range. So there's not too much about these shells. It's pretty much a straight through tube. You got an opening on the back, a small one, for the gas to come in. Then the inner opening is wide enough to hold the BBs real tight so they don't fall out. And you could hold them in either a speed loader, either the one that comes with the gun, or here I have some HKS speed loader for the 357 revolvers, and I'll have a link to those in the description. So they're easy to put in, transport, and this makes it easy to reload if you're actually using this gun in a game. The nice thing about printing these through Shapeways is they have a lot of different colors. You can see I got a few here, and there's a lot more listed on the website, all sorts of crazy stuff like pinks and purples if you're into that stuff. What I would recommend with these shells, if you want to make it more realistic, I think the red one would be a good candidate. Taking them, and they have a little lip here right where the casing would typically be. It's a great place to tape it off. So taping that off and adding a little bit of that copper metallic gold type spray paint will make them look really realistic. Now, that was the plan all along, is to make this revolver usable in an actual indoor game, because the way it was shooting was useless for outdoors. It was too hot for even outdoor fields, and who's going to use a revolver outdoors? It's an indoor weapon. So this effectively knocks the feet per second down and gives it much more firepower. So it's 2 gains in 1. So if you're looking to play with this gun, go ahead and check out the website, grab yourself some of these shells, and support the channel. I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.